Alright everyone, welcome back to the Tabletop Core. We got me, CJ, and Derrick today. We're going to bring you another combat patrol mission here out of the main rulebook. We want to talk about our armies real quick though. Derrick's playing the Khorne Daemons today.
Khorne Daemons, and we are reintroducing the Bloodthirster, good old-fashioned Bloodthirster, all metal. So basically what he's got the Armor of Scorn. We did make him exalted, getting Blessed Blood and Unrivaled Bloodlust, and Rage Incarnate also. We have a 15-man unit of the Bloodletters over here, and then we have some Blood Crushers, 3 of those. Nothing special on any of them.
Except the Bloodthirster. He's going to be a beating.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
So for my army today, Necrons, I do just have a patrol. I'm bringing 1 Overlord. He's got the Void Reaper and then the Mephrit Warlord trait, so he has an extra attack and extra strength. 15 Necron Warriors with the Gauss Flare. 2 Crypto Thralls just to do objectives, and then 3 Scorpec Destroyers. And then last but not least, I've got a unit of 4 Scarab Swarms to hold a table quarter. If I didn't mention, I'm playing Mephrit, so that will be my dynasty today. We're playing Outriders mission today, so it's got 4 table quarters, 4 objectives. It's got 1 in each zone, nothing in the middle, and it did have the circle, which is the circle in the middle of the deployment that we have to be pushed back 9 inches from each other. So that's why we have kind of the church ruin there. What secondaries did you take?
Well, so I took Assassinate, grind them down, and behind enemy lines, all Khorne-like secondaries.
Sure. And then I brought Engage on all fronts because I have a bunch of units. Purge the Vermin because Derrick does not. He's only got 3 units, so I'll be able to score some free points off of that, and then raise the banners. So that's what we got. You want to talk about your deployment real quick?
Yeah, so really, I have no idea where I'm going. However, you know, we have the option to go 2 different directions. Maybe take out those Scarab Swarms with my Crushers over here. But classic Murder Ball, just put everything, smash everything in the front line. That's a very classic Khorne way of deploying.
I think we're going to find the Bloodthirster runs this game.
Yeah, we're going to see how it runs. It might actually go too far fast at you.
Yep.
Leave everything else behind.
So for my deployment, I'm very almost backlined here just to stay away from Derrick's maximum charge range on this Bloodthirster. And we're set up to hold some table quarters, set up to do some objectives, that sort of thing, raise some banners, do all that fun stuff. So that's what we got. I don't think there's much else to talk about, so we will see y'all in the game. Alright, so we're back for the bottom of Necron's turn 1. Just a little bookkeeping. My Will Be Done was put on from the Overlord onto the Warriors here. They did raise a banner, and we were able to do an action and raise the banner because of the Sudden Storm protocol. Did a little bit other shifting. The Scorpec Destroyers came across the line along with the Crypto Thralls, who raised a banner here in this quarter. Then clear on the other quarter, we just crossed the center line just for engaging there. So we'll get 2 points for engaging at the end of my turn. The Warriors did shoot at the Bloodletters. I think we picked up four of them or so kind of minimal shooting there. But that's my turn. So I got 2 victory points, and we'll be on to Derrick.
All right, so this is my turn 1. We did a pretty good amount of moving here. So as far as the Bloodthirster crossed the board over here, taking this objective here, killing and charging, of course, the Crypto Thralls over there. They died pretty easily, and of course now he's standing right in front of the objective there, ready to get chopped up. Now, my Bloodletters back here, rather than just pursuing and getting shot to death, slogging across the board, they decided to take this objective. I should have raised the banners, but then we're going to go over here where our Blood Crushers, they basically charged around to the Scarabs there, and then I strung them back, capturing this objective at the same time. I took a total of 2 of the Scarab bases away and knocking 1 of them down to 1 wound. So overall, pretty successful turn number 1. Yeah, we'll see how much I get shot up next time.
How many points did you get that turn, Derrick?
Oh, as far as points goes, well, definitely capturing this and this deal, so that'd be a total of 10.
Well, nothing for the primary, right?
Oh, nothing for the primary.
But you did get 3 points for grind them down.
Yeah. So yeah, just grind them down. Yeah.
Alright, so we're back for Necron's turn 2. I got my 1 CP in the command phase. I got 5 primary points because Derrick knocked me off the objective back here in this quarter. Kind of move on just to turn summary here. These Necron warriors shot all the way down at the Blood Crushers. Their Vengeful Stars got them extra AP. And we did some auto wound strats. We were able to pick up 1 and transfer 3 wounds to the other one. The Scarabs are there because they fell back just to allow that shooting, keep holding that table quarter. And the only other eventful action is over here with the Bloodthirster. And that kind of went how I assumed it might go. We did charge in. We didn't get any wounds on the Bloodthirster. Derrick bossed his 4-up invuln saves there, and the Bloodthirster chopped 2 of them did, and almost killed the last one, but didn't quite get there. I did spend 1 more CP there to make it -1 to wound those guys, and that really helped me there. There were a lot of 2s on those wound rolls. So into turn scoring, I think I've got 12 points total. I got 2 points on engage all fronts again, 1 banner point, and 2 points for keeping Derrick out of 1 table quarter at this point. So we're looking at a 12-3 score. It's looking not so hot. We're going to see what the Khorne Daemons can do over here.
Alright, so turn number 2 for the Khorne Daemons. This is where the fun starts happening. So, as far as what happened on these 2 corners, just a little bit of combat is pretty much all that happened. So, we did finally kill off the final little robot over there, leaving me the objective over here, and of course we killed the little robots over here, the little scarabs there. It really wasn't too hard on either one of those. I just kind of finished them off. Of course, as far as the beginning of my turn, I did score 5 here, 5 here, and then as far as I got an additional 5 also, leaving the score 21-12. So doing good so far.
Alright, so Necron's turn 3, I got my 1 command point. I got 5 victory points for holding 1 objective in my deployment zone, and 1 banner point. Not a lot happened. We're in Summary Town for sure. My Necron warriors got my will be done. They spent some CP on themselves to make them shoot better, and they shot the Blood Crushers, and we were able to pick them up, thankfully. So we knocked Derrick off of another objective, knocked him out of a table quarter. So the end of the turn, I pick up 4 points for Purge the Vermin, because I got Derrick out of 2... No, yeah, out of 2 quarters, my own and this one over here. So I'm ending up at 22 whole points for the end of turn 3. Derrick's at 21, and I think this Bloodthirster is going to come finish the day. So we'll see what happens.
Alright, it is Khorne Daemons, bottom of turn 3. So yeah, this is a pretty uneventful. We have a lot less to work with right now. So as far as the movement goes, we did move our, kind of strung them out in a conga line a little bit. We're holding 2 objectives over here. And we did take the Khorne Daemon out of hiding over here, the Bloodthirster out of here, and we moved him and charged the warriors. Now, of course, they do have OPSEC, so they still do hold that unit, but or hold that objective marker right there. They did do a little bit of shooting into me as far as
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yep.
Yeah, so they overwatched into me, doing only a total of 2 wounds. Now, as far as my attack, which has been going great for the Bloodthirster this game, only killed a total of 2 of them. He did reanimate 1, unfortunately, and yeah, that's going to be a little squishy unit there, and it might hold me down for a little while. But we're doing what Khorne want us to do and going up into combat and not hiding behind this building, which probably could actually secure me more points at the end of the game. So.
Alright, so we're back for the end of the game. We kind of cut it short there because Derrick had a runaway lead. So just a summary for scoring. Khorne Daemons got 63 points plus 10 for paint, total of 73. The Necrons got 39 plus paint for 49. And I think you just look at the board and you can see what happened here.
Yeah.
You know? The Bloodthirster was very tough to deal with. I only had 2 units that maybe could have hurt it. My Overlord just completely whiffed when he charged in there. Missed all of his wound rolls, and then you slapped him right down. And
allowing me to use all of my secondaries, actually. So that kind of worked out.
Yes, you got points everywhere. Points everywhere. So it was a fun game. It was nice to get the Necrons back out on the board. Nice to see the Khorne Daemons wallop some people. Bloodthirsters are good.
Bloodthirsters are good, and I didn't think they would be good in a combat patrol, but it really did seem like they. I thought it was a lack of models, and it doesn't matter. It's one big model is just as good as a bunch of
model's
small.
very good in combat patrol as long as it's killy enough. So.
Yeah. No, I do think as far as the secondaries, I did choose the right secondaries for this this combat patrol. Usually there's one or two secondaries that I didn't end up using, and I think really getting the secondaries correct, really, and especially specifically for your army, I think is incredibly important.
Yep. So, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks Derrick for coming out and playing a game, and we will be back in the future with some more combat patrols and other stuff. So, thanks.